is going on out here? Looks like somebody's been digging, or maybe something. Probably metal detecting or something. This could be an old home site. Let's hope they only found a part of a plow or something. Yeah, I'm headed back. It's gonna take me at least an hour and a half. You're talking about up to 8 o'clock just to get back to the parking lot. An hour and a half to go a mile through the wilderness. How long is it going to take me to get there, though? Yeah, I'm headed back. I don't want to take any chances. We've had a great day so far anyway. Exploring through the woods, having a great time. Directly south. I mean, seriously though, it's not like you can get lost out here. You got Pole Bridge Creek down here. If you're stuck to the creek, it'll lead you right back to the bridge. I mean the bridge that crosses over, you know, the main trail that crosses over right next to the parking lot. And you'll have no problem. And then all the other intertwining trails. I mean, not the intertwining trails, but the concrete paths is about 1,500 feet that way. Well, more than 1,500 feet. So we're like in a smack dab middle of nowhere out here when it comes to this location. I can't take any chances though. I mean, it's going to take me a minimum of an hour and a half to get back. Who knows what we might run into out here on the way back anyway. Who knows when the wildlife is getting ready to eat dinner, if you know what I mean. And they're looking for something. Man, hand is full. What the heck is that? Someone's over there. Someone's over there. There's got to be a trail out here. Gotta be. I can't take the time to stop and try to figure out where people are. There's a subdivision on the other side of Pole Bridge Creek over there. And it's up on a hill, kind of. So that could be them. It's crazy when you're trying to move fast and you gotta move slow to be aware of your surroundings. And I'm also trying to spot cool anomalies, things that are weird, interesting, that normal people don't see every day. Pole Bridge Creek is right over here. I can see the green line of the drainage road. There's a little flood zone down here. It kind of turns to the left and then it turns back to the right, so we're close to it, but I'm not concerned about getting close to it. I just want to go south, but I saw something weird over here. It was white hanging on a tree. Could be another balloon, could be just an optical illusion. That's weird, it's not here anymore. It was like round. How does... Oh, I thought that was a top to like a red top to a cup. There it is right there. Please tell me it's a garbage bag. If that is a garbage bag, guys, that's going to be a little bit scary. Here's the flood zone for Pole Bridge Creek on this turn. What the heck is that? Looks like it fell right out of the sky. I'm trying to go south, not west. Someone's probably been out here today. Yep, there's people out here exploring. This has got to be today. It's got no moisture on it. There's a whole line of them out here. Someone lined these jokers up so they don't get lost. The things that we run into, look at that. They're doing the same thing we are, but they're, being smart about it. Let's hope they're not up to no good. That's recent. That's definitely within the past, I'd say the past 3 hours. If they saw me out here, they would think I was crazy. They would never have known that they were going to run into another human being out here in the middle of nowhere. There's another one. That one's on the ground though. There's more. You're going to tell me I need to follow them. This is a little bit weird. Most definitely. Whoever they are, let's hope they don't have any guns on them. It just keeps on going, doesn't it? Lined up north to south. A blessing in disguise. That's weird. I don't see anymore. It just like stops right here. That I know of. No, it doesn't. It keeps going. They probably came out of one of these neighborhoods over here on the other side of the creek. Now this is taking us southwest and not south. Yeah, it's going that way now. We will not be following that. We got to go this way. Yeah, somebody's out here. I heard him again. I was checking my location on Google Earth. I'm 1,860 feet from the path, the concrete path to the south. I mean, I can take it easy now. I mean, we can cover. That's only like, that's like combining SunTrust Plaza and the Bank of America Plaza, one on top of each other. And that's the length we got to go to get to the concrete path right before we get to the parking location. So we still have plenty of time, I guess. It's almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, but the tail end of that subdivision is right over here on the other side of the creek. Maybe they're not following to go to the subdivision. I don't know. Are these animals or what? It doesn't look like people standing around. You can tell if humans were standing around digging a hole, it would be flattened out completely through here. Something's digging for something. But why in a random location? And why why so random? That's weird. I mean, look at all the real estate out here. Look how odd that looks out here. What the heck is going on? It's almost like they're like the perfect size for her. I bet it's the animals though. It's weird because they're like perfect size, like a baby grave. Yeah, it's got to be animals. But what are they digging for? About 1,400 feet left. What the heck is this thing? Let's go ahead and take a look at this large white thing in the middle of the woods out here. What the? How did they do this? They're probably just out exploring like me. I thought it was lying on the ground as toilet paper. Again. Maybe it's when they came in. I thought they were raking for artifacts because there's a lot of zones that look like everything has been raked to the side. Like they came out here with rakes and just started raking, trying to find artifacts sitting on the surface. That's it right there. But I think it's the animals because it's such a random pattern. Like the animals foraging and stuff like that. Things are all, nothing's dug up. It's just like the debris and stuff like that is just randomly sifted through. This is crazy. What are the odds? What are the odds if you find in the same route as somebody else on the same day? Just maybe minutes apart, possibly. Uh-oh, there's green ribbons up there. Wonder what that signifies. I don't know. I don't need to be a sitting duck out here. Oh, jeez. I wonder if they're close. At least somebody's got the same hobbies as us. Well, a lot of people do, I know that. You know what I mean by that. At least somebody's got the same curiosities as we do on the same day, at the same time. It might be a little bit nerve-wracking to find them out here at the same time, though. Let's hope the ladies are hot. Just kidding. Let's hope we don't run into each other. You're gonna say, you need more friends, man, come on. You don't have many that share your same interest. Here you go, just like this, look. A little bit odd to find a pile of rocks that looks like this right here. Straight up and down. That could be a Native American grave. Look at that. It's rectangular shaped. Hold on, let me get some pictures. I know you're going to tell me to do an EVP session. Well, you necessarily always don't have to do that. All you got to do is just come out with flowers. Maybe it's just a pile of rocks, just like all the other ones. This one just happens to be rectangular. But why is that one rock stacked up like this, though? Like someone's been curious enough to try to move it, you know? Who knows the kind of stuff that they found? That's what I told you years ago when I was over there by Panola Mountain, riding my bike. Looking at the open green field, the green grass out there. And I told you how much I wanted them to make more, or at least tell us about major discoveries. We are due for a lot. To make us realize how interesting and historic certain areas are, you know. I'd like for them to find stuff. But I know they didn't care too much long time ago. Which makes me think about what the heck did they find out here? If anything at all. When the land was cleared off. When they cleared it off to farm the land. What did they find? If they found anything at all. That's what I would like to know. See, if I lived back in the 1900s, 1920s, whatever, and this was a cool little hobby, if I owned my own land and it was already like a green pasture or just cleared out dirt, whatever, I would be out there as much as possible trying to find cool things. No, I'm just looking, it's not real. It's too young. It's a tulip tree that's probably 11 years old. I told you they were still making the signal trees out here. At least they found heaven. Even though they probably weren't looking for it, they found it. because it's always here. You just have to be in the the right mindset. Is that another balloon? I see something sticking up. Why is this taking so long? Why can't it be a fully intact plastic bag? My hand is going numb. I think I'm getting closer. I see green on the other side of something over here. That could be the trail. I should have gone at least 1,900 feet by now. Well, at least, hey, there's another green thing. I don't know if these are ribbons that are tagging the property for something, like locations of specific things or whatever. Maybe they were employees for the state who hung up the toilet paper because they had to do something else. I don't know what that means though. The neon green. But there's more than neon green out here too.